Okay, this is not a proper setup today. I'm at home with a glass of wine and I just felt like talking. Because I don't know if it's just me, but everything feels a little bit off right now, and no one really tells you how to deal with that. And it doesn't really matter what you do, business, job, anything. People are feeling it. I'm in New Zealand, and right now, we don't even know how stable things are going to be. Fuel, shipping, global decisions, things completely outside of our control are suddenly affecting everyday life. And the strange part is, your life still expects you to function normally. I think the hardest part right now is that you can't really plan anymore. You don't know what's going to happen next week. You don't know what decisions will be made globally. You don't know if things will calm down or get worse. So you end up living day by day. And that's not a mindset choice, that's reality. Let's talk about business. Cheers. I have a business, Middle World. And what's happening right now is something a lot of businesses are quietly dealing with. People are spending less, not because they don't want things, but because they are uncertain. They focus on essentials: food, bills, survival. Everything else can wait. And when that happens, businesses feel it immediately. Sales slow down, costs go up, and your income stops being something you can rely on. Now, you might be watching this thinking, I don't have a business, but the feeling is the same. If you work for someone, you feel it as uncertainty about your job, more pressure, less stability. If you run a business, you feel it as higher costs, slower sales, constant risk. Different situations, same pressure. And that's why so many people feel it right now. And at the same time, I have another side of my life: music, Iveta and Simone. We still show up, but the reality is pressure doesn't stay in one place, it follows you. Some days you're performing, right? But part of you is somewhere else, thinking about work, money, decisions. And that affects everything. I think what people are feeling right now is not just stress, it's constant pressure. And when that builds up, you stop living fully and you start just functioning. So, the question is not how do you fix everything? It's how do you not lose yourself while everything feels unstable? So, some practical steps here. For me, it's very small things. First, don't become the pressure. My situation is under pressure. That doesn't mean I become it. I separate the two. Second, small returns. Sometimes it's simple. Yeah, that's right. Sitting down, taking a moment, doing something small that feels like me. Not perfect, just real. Number three, don't force it. I don't force energy. I don't force clarity. I allow space. I allow space for it to come back. Some honest moments here. Some days I don't feel like showing up, and that's real. But I don't define myself based on one moment. You know what I'm saying. If things feel unstable right now, you're not imagining it. But you don't have to lose yourself in it. You can stay steady even when everything around you isn't. And that's enough right now. Cheers. If you want more real conversations like this, subscribe to Out of Survival and Iveta and Simone. No perfection, just real life. See you next time. Bye.